Well, I'm see forever a Madridista, and
Okay.
one thing you would know is the Madrid white can never be stained with shame.
Well, but right now
You
you've got
know,
something looking like blue and red on.
well,
Barcelona is
it's
telling on you.
funny that yes, after the trashing, I now decided to go with the blue and the red. It's a coincidence, but I was quite disappointed, with the way the game started,
But wait,
and
hold on. Before you go into it, I want to take it from this angle.
yeah.
We know Madrid lost the game 5-2, but before the
Mhm.
game there was something corruption allegations. Of course, Barcelona, they have always had corruption allegations and all of that.
Yes,
But the registration issue with of Danny Olmo,
Danny Olmo.
and everything has been cleared now. But I remember
Well,
watching a game. I saw a video where a
yeah,
commentator was, he actually forgot about
breaking it
he
down.
forgot about the
Yeah,
game. There was a counter
yeah.
attack. He ignored the counter attack. He
And
went
he was
straight to talk about the Barcelona situation, of how they just registered him because they didn't want it to affect the national team, and it seemed like foul play. And now you see that same Dani Olmo celebrating winning a trophy. So how does it make you feel as a Madrid fan?
personally, I think, when it comes to Barcelona, everything about them is always trying to, get ahead of Real Madrid. And the whole situation about Danny Olmo, it's saddening because, when you look at it, it seems like they just got favored, by the not just the court, but by the entire Spanish, the whole Spanish federation. Because when you hear a situation where a player cannot be registered and the club will have to pay him the entirety of his salary and pay the club where he was bought from, and him not being able to represent the Spanish national team, it just tells you how it just tells you how much debt that the club Barcelona is owing at this point, because the debts are running into billions, into a billion, and you still have the Negrega case that they've been going through, and now this is coming up. And just in reference to the same thing we're talking about, when Real Madrid failed to register De Gea when they were trying to sell him from Manchester United, it was just a late fax, that arrived late, and he could not be registered, and that deal did not go through. But now we are seeing some preferential treatments when it comes to Barcelona, and him being, but this is me talking about the club, right? But if I want to talk about a player, I can't imagine what he must have been going through, wanting to play football and not being able to play, not being able to represent your team. It must have been awful for him to, the experience. But then again, we're not here to get sentimental towards any team. The rules should always apply and be abided by every team, you know. So, and I feel like, Barcelona just they got a tap on the back, and by the time the court case will be ending, the season will probably be over. So
He's won
I
a
just
trophy
feel like,
already.
yeah, and they already got their first trophy of the season, so it just makes everything that's just like another.
Salt to injury. Okay, now let's talk about the game quickly. I think I watched just the first half, a bit of the first half, and I saw that beautiful goal by Kylian Mbappe, and I was like, oh, it's going to be an onslaught from here. Barcelona in trouble, because right now I was thinking, okay, Barcelona are going to try to get a goal. Real Madrid will sit back and just hit them on the counter. But I picked up my phone and I saw halftime 4-1 Barcelona. I thought it was some simulation or something going on. I was like, wait, what's happening right now? What really happened in that game? How did you end up conceding 4 goals in the first half after being ahead just in 5 minutes?
So I'll start by saying, Kylian Mbappe and Thibaut Courtois were probably the only two Real Madrid players that, were present in that
Huh?
game.
What about world
And
best? The world best.
And yeah, Vinicius was absent completely. Jude Bellingham was just walking lackadaisically on the pitch, And the truth is, even before Kylian Mbappe got the goal, Barcelona already had like two chances, clear-cut chances that Courtois actually, kept us in the game. Then when the goal came, they got a deserved equalizer, with Lamine Yamal, exceptional player. So I'll start by saying first off, Ancelotti is stubborn. He's being pragmatic because if Barcelona can be starting a 17-year-old Kubrasi at the center back, Real Madrid has Raul Asensio that we've kept 4 clean sheets out of 7 games where he played, and he has been exceptional. He goes into tackles without thinking, and he's been like a Sergio Ramos Regan for us, the fans. And we love him, and we see how he defended Vinicius against Mallorca. You know, it shows that this is the kind of teammate that or player that we want to see represent the club. And he's an actual center back. So why are we playing a makeshift center back in Tchouaméni and also playing a makeshift right back in Lucas Vasquez? And you are thinking that the same thing, that because this is the same, you played the same team against Barcelona when we lost 4-0, and you just pulled the same thing. So it shows you how pragmatic the coach is, first of all. He does not want to change his ideas. And I won't lie, I think Real Madrid were clueless yesterday because the tactic or whatever plan he had, if it was the long balls, pulling the long balls from the defense, it was an absolute shamble because it did not work. I think Ancelotti has I genuinely think Ancelotti has a tactical problem, especially when it comes to playing big teams. I'll say this because Ancelotti's record against Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, he has played 50 games so far, and he has won 20 and lost 20 and drawn only 10. That's not a good record against your rivals. And Barcelona against Ancelotti, they've scored him 5 goals once, they scored him 4 goals 4 times.
Wow.
So that's not a good record against your rival. So it shows that Barcelona has been a very difficult team for Ancelotti to beat. Even when we do win them, it's always been like a 3-2 scoreline. The only time we actually, won Barcelona well was the last year's Super Cup, which Vinicius scored the hat-trick. And yes, he was just absent in the game, and every other Madrid player did not turn up. Like I said, it was only Kylian Mbappe, and I believe that he did that because in the first game he felt he probably let the team down. And now he stepped up and his teammates let him down.
Well,
So the only thing I can say is the good thing is it's better we're losing a Super Cup
mm,
to Barcelona now and they can fix the problem, instead of losing the league or the Champions League.